Hey there, I'm Ray Halliburton, and today I'm going to be looking at Hot Thoughts by Spoon. This is the 9th record from American alternative indie rock band Spoon, Austin-based Texas band that I've never enjoyed. Never enjoyed Spoon. I've always found their music to be incredibly substanceless and really lacking in personality. But that's just me. I know they're very popular. But you know, I'm a forgiving person. I heard one of their newest singles. I heard the dance rock direction they were going in, the jumpier bass, the synths, and I was like, okay, this isn't very good, but they're trying something new, so it's only fair for me to give this album a shot, give this album in a new direction that they're going in a shot, and see if I like this better than the old stuff, and maybe I'll be a Spoon fan. I am not. All the problems that their old music had, this album has too. It's flat, it's substanceless, there's no personality to it. Like, the lyrics are awful. I mean, they're not awful. That was hyperbole, I'm sorry. They're not awful. They're just not good at all. I can't remember a single line. You'd think I'd remember a single line, having listened to this thing fucking 5, 6, 7, however many times I listened to it. I can't remember anything. I remember the chorus of the title track goes, "Hot Thoughts." That's all. That's all that's coming to my head. So, not good lyrics. I mean, the instrumentals, I mean, the bass lines are mostly okay, but that's, I mean, the first fucking rule to dance rock. You gotta have, any kind of dance music, you gotta have good bass. I mean, so that's to be expected. And you can't make a dance record and fuck up the bass. And they didn't, fortunately. Like, it's not a bad album. Don't let me give you that impression. It's not a bad album. It's an album I don't like. Which is not the same thing. I'm sure plenty of people are going to love this album. A lot of people are already liking it. I'm reading some of the the listener reactions on YouTube and stuff. A lot of people are loving it already. I can understand that. I mean, Spoon has a decent following. It's just not, there's nothing here that grabs me, that interests me, that makes me want to come back to this album. Certainly not the closing track, which is one of the worst closing tracks I've ever heard. It doesn't even sound like a finished song. It's like an avant jazz band warming up by a beach, or a rejected Godspeed You demo from their first EP that they never released because it was too shitty. It doesn't sound finished, and Spoon, you've been around too fucking long to not know how to end an album. There's not, honestly, a whole lot more I can say about this. It's just so boring, to be real with you. Like, it's boring, it's safe, it's by the books. It's like they read a fucking dance rock textbook, and we're like, okay, guys, this is what we got to do. They don't. And what's my main problem with it, aside from the lack of personality, is that they had their distinct sound before. I didn't like it, but they had their distinct sound, and they've traded that in on this album for a really by-the-numbers dance rock sound that everybody is doing right now. Weezer, last week, released that awful track, Feels Like Summer. Good lord, was that track shit. I mean, bands have been doing dance rock for the past half-decade. A ton of them. Like, so they traded in their unique style for a genre that's just on the edge of being overdone. And a genre that only... I mean, plenty of bands have done well, but only LCD Soundsystem has done great for me. So, like, I don't know. I admire them for trying a new thing, because this was a departure for them. This was a reinvention, but I cannot say that the results really worked for me whatsoever. Like, it just doesn't grab me. Maybe in the future I'll be a Spoon fan. But it's not going to be today, and it's not going to be because of this album. I'm going to go ahead and give this a 4 out of 10. If you like this review, which I doubt, give me a like, maybe subscribe so you can see more in the future, because I'll try to make more. I'm trying to get laryngitis again. I have to take 2 weeks off. If you heard the album, give me a comment. Tell me why I'm such a dumbass for not liking it. I don't care. You gave me a view, so You can say whatever you want to me. That's gonna be all for me. Have a good day. Peace.